Well, the weather outside's not the only thing that's frightening because the Broncos are. Denver, 9-game winning streak, 10-2 on the season, in full control of not only their first AFC West title since 2015, but how about a #1 seed? This weekend now, they're going to take on the Raiders in Vegas. If you remember back to a few weeks ago when these two teams met on Thursday Night Football at Empower Field, oh boy, was it ugly for the offense. Bo Nix throwing 2 interceptions. So have the Broncos learned how to move the ball against the Raiders?
Each game's different. Each game's, its own battle, and I don't think we're too worried about that plan versus this plan. Obviously, we'd like to be better than we were, and we will be. And it's just about executing what's called, getting ourselves in the right situations. And a lot of that game was us playing behind the sticks. Yeah, I mean, it was beyond 3rd and long. It was like 3rd 12, 3rd 13, 3rd and 16, 3rd and 18. Like those things, that's just losing football. And so you can't win when you're having those situations offensively. And so we'll clean that up. 1st and 2nd down offense has to be better.
We actually did a little 3rd down review this week, and there was a lot of like self-inflicted wounds on 3rd down that made us go, 3rd and long. We had a lot of 3rd and shorts, but the small, self-inflicted wounds put us in those hard positions.
It was uncharacteristic mistakes by the Broncos defense on Sunday Night Football against the Commanders, giving up over 400 yards to Marcus Mariota and the Commanders. If Nick Bonito didn't tip that pass, the Commanders would have won. So for the Broncos, it's also about cleaning up the mistakes and getting back to assignment football.
Marcus used his legs, ran around. That was the biggest thing, containing that. And then in terms of their receivers, I'm going to give them their respect. They did what they did, but we were clamping it up except for, a couple plays here and there, and that was the difference. And that's the NFL, right? It's a game of inches.
We just missed tackles. We missed a lot of tackles. Kind of some of the just day one stuff we messed up on. So it was our mistakes, but it starts with us. I mean, we were misaligned and missing tackles, and that was 90% of the battle.
The Broncos beat the Raiders on Sunday. That will mean that they have swept them in back-to-back seasons. The first time they have done that since the team moved to Vegas. It would also mean that the Broncos would have the tiebreaker over the New England Patriots for the #1 seed. So a big game on Sunday. We're going to have more coverage coming up tonight at 10, but for now, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. I'll do it from Broncos Park.